You stay out of relationships in your early 20s, mid 20s. I'm telling you right now, you stay out of relationships really all your 20s. If you can do that, I'm telling you, bruh, your trajectory is going to be a lot better to success. And they don't like that. Oh, you're not trying to, oh, you didn't marry your high school sweetheart. You didn't marry your college sweetheart. Why not? Because I'm not stupid. What's good with y'all, man? So I'm convinced, bro. Women absolutely can't stand men. This the truth, man. It's no matter what you do, no matter what you say, you can't listen, guys. You shouldn't be trying to make women happy at all. Okay. Well, I'm convinced women hate men that stay single. You choose to aim your life in the direction of success, right? And what's going to happen is as you get older and the more successful you become, you know, obviously this situation right here, not the best. Guess where most of the negativity, most of the flack, you know, most of the back talk is coming from? It's coming from the fact that she's 20 years old and he's 56, right? Or whatever the case is, 30-year age gap, 35-year age gap, whatever the case may be. That's where the issue is. It's not necessarily the fact that she sells buns for a living. That's obviously, trash or whatever the case is. And, because he's successful, he's able to purchase what's on the market. You know what I mean? So as a man, guys, you're able to do that when you stay single and you become successful. You can do whatever you want with your money. If you decide to trick your money off, that's on you. The situation, aside from this current situation, where it is now, that's not the main focus. What people are mostly concerned about is the fact that there's a giant age gap. Saying, oh, she's younger than your daughters, or if that was your girl, then and she came home with a 50-something-year-old, what would you say? And what would you? That's not what's up for debate here. The moral compass is out the window. She sells buns for a living. Okay, if you're gonna go the moral compass route, start with that. Okay, and splash some holy water on her cheeks or something. And like, other than that, what is done is done. She sells buns for a living. I'm sure she's selling it to other old men too. It don't matter. Okay, here's the point. Women hate men that stay single, stack their bread, become successful, and it's the fact that they don't want to date their age. When they get to see, man, when you get to the point where you can get some younger women or whatever, like, what are you gonna do if you 55? You think you finna, if we talking transactions here, right? You as a successful man, if you decide to trick your money off, if you decide to purchase some buns, are you gonna purchase buns from a woman your age when you 50-something years old? No, we're not purchasing used up guts. Okay, I want it as fresh, as new as possible. You know what I'm saying? A female in her prime. And that's what he went for. That's what most men are going for. You see it all the time. Leonardo DiCaprio, Bill Belichick. It's a lot of people, successful men, that do this. It's not new. It's not uncommon. But they're mad about that fact. All right. They're mad when you decide to keep your options open. You decide not to be tied down to any one woman. And as they age, you're aging too. But see, we age like fine wine. We really do as men. They don't like it, fellas. I'm telling you, they don't want you to be single. They don't want you to keep your options open. They don't want you stacking your bread, holding on to your resources and not giving it to them when they have the ability to try to finesse men out of them. When do they have the ability to finesse men out of their resources? A1 example right here. Selling buns in her prime. What's she gonna do? Was she gonna wait till she 45 years old to start selling buns? No, you better. I mean, if you gonna get into if you're trying to be the best hoe you can be, you better start when you at your peak. And that's exactly what a lot of women do. And then as they decline because they age like bread. When they hit about 28 to 30, all of a sudden that decline start happening. And then what? Oh, you don't want, well, they're going to try to force you to tie them down. They're going to try to force you into a situation. Oh, yeah, well, we need to go somewhere with this. What are we? And all these questions and all this serious talk. And when are we getting engaged? And I've been looking up engagement rings. But you start to get hit with a bunch of things when they start coming out of their prime. When they start coming out of their prime, they're trying to force you into the same situation that they're in. Their time is up. Your time is just starting. That's what the concern is here. That's what a lot of the concern is here. Oh, she's super young. Why didn't you go for a woman your age? Why are you dealing with women? Why would he want to get a chick? If he's 56, why would he want to get a woman that is 56 years old, the same age as him, so they can reminisce about what happened back in the day? No. I want you to do a bounce attack, bounce attack, bounce attack, bounce attack. I want you to thoroughly examine my nutsack with your mouth. I want a woman that's capable of doing that. You know what I'm saying? If I'm that age, I want something. I want something with a better new car smell or some shit. You know what I'm saying? New cooch smell. Not no damn roast beef salami sandwich. I don't want that. Not no females with that between they like. Come on, be real. Be real. These women be like, oh, I would. They and the other side on the other side of that, guys. Here's the deal. They hate men that choose to stay single because they know that we're able to leverage ourselves when we get older and go back and pick up the young ones, right? Mind you, they're still adults. You know, all things the same. No law is being broken. One adult makes a decision and the other adult also makes a decision. Consent is there. There's no issues. Okay. At the end of the day, but women have always wanted older men anyway. Always. Let me ask y'all this question. When you were a freshman and you saw another chick your same age and you was like, oh, I got a crush on her, but she over here with the senior, can you compete with him? No. Or do men get mad and say, oh, you need to date exactly your age? She should have. Why isn't a freshman with a freshman? That's because she wants to have a man to look up to. Women always date up. It's the same situation. And guess what? On the opposite end of that, where's that same energy for Drea Michelle? And she with the Houston Rockets kid. The kid that played for the Houston Rockets. She with him. Not a kid, he a grown man, but it's like nobody coming with the same energy for Drea Michelle. Ain't she a cougar? She's a, what they call her, a cougar hunter or whatever the fuck. What? Something like that, right? They ain't got the same energy for her. No, it's fine. And this is transactional right here. This is simply, those buns are for sale. Those cheeks are for sale. Okay, I'll purchase some. I'll purchase it. That's just what he did. He got the money to do. Okay, bet. Let me purchase some buns real quick. And that's what she's in the market of doing. Nothing wrong. Drea Michelle literally, with a kid the same age as her son. A kid the same age as her son. And having a kid by him. Purposely putting her claws in the young guy. And really trying to leave her mark. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make it trying to make a long-term investment. That's what women see it as. Long-term investment strategies. They don't look at them as predators. Why is that? Women do a lot of miscellaneous stuff. They do a lot of things behind the scenes. They do a lot of plotting. And other women know how those women move, but I don't hear the same energy for that situation. Speaking strictly about the age range. Come on now. Didn't nobody say, why she ain't get with a 45, 50-year-old man? Why she ain't doing that? Nobody said that. Nobody, not the same intensity as they over here with this, dragging him through the mud. Because he's a man. Successful man. They don't want you to stay single. They don't want you to be successful. Guys, the whole point of this, you staying single as a man as long as possible is going to set your life up to be more successful. You stay out of relationships in your early 20s, mid 20s. I'm telling you right now, you stay out of relationships really all your 20s, if you can do that, I'm telling you, bruh, your trajectory is going to be a lot better to success. And they don't like that. Oh, you're not trying to, oh, you didn't marry your high school sweetheart. You didn't marry your college sweetheart. Why not? Because I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. All the people that I know that got married, I think only one couple I know that got married out of college even is still together today. It's been 10 years. I only know one couple that's still together, and I think it might be over. I don't know. But most of them, you know what it is? They're divorced. These women are still, they're back in the streets. They're back on the market, and they're looking for another provider. They're looking for another man to just settle down with. And I run into some of these same age as me, 31, run into them all the time. And they're like, oh, aren't you thinking about settling down? And what you been up to? And about trying to catch up and reminisce on this small talk bullshit. No, I ain't even about it. No, I already knew your history in college anyway. I seen you at the parties too. I know how you was getting down. You know what I'm saying? I knew what it was. And that's just it. I adjusted. I understand. Okay, nah, most of them is hoes. And the adjustment we make is we just gonna not take them seriously. We're gonna continue to stack our bread, become more successful. And they can't put that same pressure, because the pressure is on them. Chicks over here, oh, and you should think about settling down, MJ, and blah, blah. It's like, no, I'm 31, but I'm in my prime. You 31, you need to put some eggs in the freezer, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You're running out of time. It's going to be the longer, the couple years you got left, the few years you got left to actually have kids, you need to use these years wisely. Okay, don't force that rush on me. I'm good. I'm great. Men, you can go back and have kids at Shannon's age, at 56, and you can pick up a 20-something-year-old and have kids if you wanted to. You could wait 25, 30 years and then choose to have kids if you wanted to as men. Can women do the same? Hell no. So what they gonna try to do? Force you into something serious. Oh, you should settle down. You should do this. No, you need to do that, bitch. You need to do that. We're concerned with winning. We're not concerned with anything serious. We're not concerned with trying to tie somebody down, lock somebody down, and all this extra. Don't focus on that, man. You cannot worry about any of that. Let them be the ones, because their clock is ticking. They're on a time horizon. Them eggs, how their body works, it becomes a risk the longer they wait, but they still want to be men. They can't be men though. That's why they hate it. They hate the fact that they can't do what we do as well as we do, right? Or just even in general, you know what I'm saying? As they accumulate these body counts and they become, they lose their ability to pair bond, and, they start to realize that it's not all it's cracked up to be being a hoe in these streets. But I'm going to still congratulate you, applaud you to be the best hoe you can be. I'm going to tell you, hey, go out there and be the best hoe you can be, baby. Go, yeah, do that. Do that, yeah. No gag reflex. Oh, girl, you great. You doing amazing. Left cheek, right cheek. Okay, keep doing it. And then as that time goes by, and guess what happens? Oh, well, I think we should start taking this a little bit more serious. Oh, no, baby. You knew what it was from the jump. Oh, no, we chilling. I'm living life as a single man, enjoying this bachelor lifestyle, stacking bread, making moves, becoming more attractive, becoming more successful. And as you get older, your options only increase. Your options only increase, guys. There's nothing but good that as long as you avoid, situations like this with what is actually going on. Like no man needs to be trapped into a lawsuit and shit. Like, well, I don't wish that on nobody. I don't even wish that on my enemies. But yeah, man, just be smart about how you move, and that's really about it. That's really about it, fellas. There's no rush, bro. There's no rush. You good. Honestly, I want to tell you guys that women hate us because we want to stay single and live, this bachelor lifestyle. We can keep it up. It's plausible for us. They only hate on why are you 50 in the club, and why are you 50 tricking? Why are you 50 messing with these young girls and stuff? You need to mess with old dusties like me. That's what they want to. They want to try to spin that narrative. No, fuck that. No, that's not what we doing. Reduce, reuse, and recycle that bitch. The whole point of that, guess what? You can take your time as men and lock in, focus. Bide your time. You're not getting the options you want right now, fellas. If you're not getting the options you want right now, it's cool. You have a way to win. As men, we have a way to win. Even if you a ugly motherfucker, you have a way to win. You could go out here, get rich. You could grind and get rich and be able to trick your money off if you want to. Like I said, one more time, let me reiterate. Not, no situation with a lawsuit though. Let's cut that part out. Okay. All things the same. That sounds like a good situation. You know what I'm saying? Are you going to get tired of getting some pussy tomorrow? I hope not. I don't. Some people be, that single lifestyle gets old. I want somebody to cuddle with me. I don't know where you from. That's not what I'm on at all. I don't get tired of new pussy. I don't get tired of new guts. I don't get tired of females enthusiastically bouncing and throating my dick. I'm just being real with you. Keeping it a bean with you. And, if you really choose to live this lifestyle, you can. Every man has a way to win. You got to avoid the relationships as long as possible. And women don't like that. They want to extract resources from you, men. Be smart. Please be smart. Strap up, pull out, all that good stuff. NDAs, non-disclosure agreements, would definitely help this situation. The more successful you get, I assume, you know what I'm saying? When I hit 1 million subscribers, best believe. Any female dealing with me, NDA, sign an NDA. Matter of fact, by the time when I move into Miami, bitch, when I move to Miami, we gonna have to draw something up. I already know a couple lawyers that don't mind drawing those, getting that document ready for me, and I'ma just have them things on deck. Just like I had them Plan Bs on deck. We gonna have NDAs on deck. No, don't say nothing about, you can't even say you had a drink of water at my crib. Fuck that. If you pulling up, right? Guys, we gotta, the more successful you become, the more the battle changes. The battle is how you can protect yourself. That's cool. We make an adjustment with that too. It's adjustment on the play too. Take a step back, survey the field. Okay, I've made myself into something. I've taken my time. Now I'm getting the options I want. Okay, bet. What's the adjustment we making now? Well, we know that there's some females out here that's setting dudes up. Okay, we know some females out here that are try to play damsel in distress and the crocodile tears and woe is me, but I sell ass. We don't believe them. We cover our bases. Females start acting up. Pull your phone out. Start recording. Y'all see me give you examples. It's crazy that this situation is happening. And you've seen my videos recently of when I've just been kicking chicks out of my car and or just telling them, hey, leave me alone. Shoo. And what they want to do, let's go and let's do this. Nope. You too turned up. Get out of my face. I already see it. I already see the situation happening. I don't want to deal with it. Be smart. Be smart about how you deal with these females. Some guys are just risk it all. As you become successful, you got to be smart about how you're making these decisions. They already can't stand us as men. They don't like us, bro. They don't like us. You got to be careful. If you're going to sit here and get a piece of guts and use some guts, eventually those guts are going to try to use you. And the best thing you can do is cover your bases. Cover your bases. What we kicking it off with already? Hopefully it's attraction for attraction. So that, and you don't bring up nothing serious. So you can just be hooking up with the chick and everything's cool and smooth. And as soon as she tries to hit you with the what are we situation and I want to meet your mom and blah. Hell no, bitch. Hell no. As soon as the serious stuff start coming up, as soon as her feelings are caught and she's trying to just lock you down. Okay, it's time to hit the eject button. Ejectocito, cuz it's time to get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? It's time to reduce, reuse, and recycle and insert another one and let that trajectory go as long as it can. And then the same cycle happens over again. I've already figured it out. I got it nailed down to a T. It's how it's been. But I keep my peace because I know for a fact I'm where I need to be at. I want to be single. I avoid commitment. I avoid the relationships on purpose. These bitches over here think it's not about, oh, well, you should get a girlfriend. It's like, no, I avoid that on purpose. You think it's hard to get a girlfriend when you're a high value man? No. You got to avoid more. The more it's going to be for you to avoid the commitment. I'm telling you, because your options expand, especially when you put in work in the gym. You're grinding. You remain mentally strong, so you're not letting when them guts start bouncing on you, bounce that. Them booty cheeks start bouncing on you, ain't getting weak to them. You're not pillow talking and divulging weaknesses in her ear. Yeah, and this happened, and she like, oh, she taking notes for later and shit. So situations like this can happen. Come on, y'all. You got to be real now. You got to be real. Got to be real with yourself. You got to protect yourself. Women hate men to stay single because that's our ticket to becoming successful by avoiding serious relationships with them, by keeping it at the guts, by keeping it just friendly and yeah, that's all we doing, baby. We just kicking it and having fun, enjoying each other. Oh, but yeah, and then let's take a trip here. No, we ain't that serious. Avoid them long and expensive vacation trips for what? What you spending money on these broads? For what? For what? Not when you don't have to, not in a relationship setting. You become successful and you just want to trick it. Okay, I'm paying you to leave. I can understand that. Just nothing serious. That's actually less expensive. I mean, obviously, again, I'm going to reiterate one more time before we close this off. This situation with the lawsuit, without, we talking about, that's not going to be you. Okay. We're trying to learn from this, move forward on it. If you paying a chick to leave to avoid situations like this, I understand, but stay single, bro. Stack your bread.
We locked in on this shit. We focus. We start at zero every day, but we go from zero to hero every fucking day, bro. We go from zero to hero every fucking day, though. That's how I like to keep it, man. That should keep you ambitious. How much did I achieve today? How much did I make today? How much did I do today? You just keep stacking them days, bro. Stack them days up. Stack them days up, kings. Stack them up, G. You know what I'm saying? We just keep winning.